Okay, what was your relationship like before
We were
coaching?
headed in a downward spiral. We basically were no longer happy with each other. We stopped communicating to the point I decided to move out the house and get my own place. And we really were discussing divorce at that point.
We just basically stopped talking. Like, the same issues kept coming up and we didn't do anything to resolve it. We just would go silent, and it was uncomfortable and terrible for both of us, I'd say, but nothing ever got better.
Okay, and what positive changes have you noticed since you began the coaching?
The positive things that started was my wife and we started communicating on a deeper level. We began understanding whatever differences we've had with each other over these years that we've never taken care of before. I don't think we've noticed it. I think we thought we were helping each other by ignoring each other and not communicating. We've learned to cope with all of our feelings a lot better.
I think we really made an effort to sit down and talk about the issues, and we really just followed the steps in the program.
Right.
And even if it felt like awkward or uncomfortable, we just followed the steps, and it kind of got us talking again. And there was one that was like forgiving the main issues that we had with each other, and just making that conscious decision to say, I forgive you. Like, that really felt like the biggest step forward with me. And I felt like we could just move on from that point. And just knowing that we both, we really like being around each other again, it feels like. So.
Yeah.
All right, so what would you say to encourage couples who may be apprehensive about marriage coaching?
I'd say if you really care about your relationship enough, or even if you don't feel like you care at the time, I'd say it's worth giving it a shot. I think there was that you got married for a reason, and there's no reason not to give every ounce of a shot with each other. And I think it really, at the end of the day, I think it really does help, at least with the communication level. And even if at the end of the day you don't agree, at least you both know what you don't agree on, and you don't have to hate each other over it. I really think it's definitely worth giving a shot and trying.
I mean, you have nothing to lose by going through the program, and it's like you kind of have a lot to gain from it. I mean, I didn't know if it would work, and I had this fear like, oh no, we're going to be one of the couples that we still get divorced at the end of this. But it's really just simple and practical, and it gives you like conversations to have where you're at right now, and just it gets you talking again, and you kind of actually work through the issues that you have. It's very specific to what's going on in your relationship. Like, you make it what you need to deal with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You said I do, we'll help you see it through. You can work it out with Marriage Team.